Thank you to all of you for your excellent testimony. I think Senator Thune has to run across the street. I'm trying to filibuster here with the folks that are here until he comes back. But thank you for the witnesses. I think you guys have done a really good job of delineating the different views of this. So let's get into this conversation. And Dr. Mitchell-Moore, I think I'll start with you. Professor Mitchell-Moore, I think I'll start with you. I think we could spend the whole 2 hours here going over the research that proves the expanded CTC doesn't discourage work and the effects on poverty and hunger and parental stress, or even children's visits to the emergency room. But there are people, as we've heard, and who are citing studies that suggest that it will discourage people from working. I do want to say, Dr. Corinth, and I'm happy to get you into this too, that I did not rely on that 2019 study when Sherrod Brown and I wrote this bill in 2017. That was 2 years before. So if there were other people relying on it, it wasn't me. And it certainly didn't inform my opinion about whether this was a good policy or not. But I think, just based on the conversations I have with moms, mostly in Colorado, that some of these critics are living in an imaginary world, in a world where a mom who's making $2,000 a month as a janitor, who already can't afford the $1,300 a month for a two-bedroom apartment and $900 a month for childcare, in this imaginary world, she quits her job paying $2,000 a month because she starts receiving $250 a month from the child tax credit. In reality, parents can't afford to work because it's too expensive to pay for child care in America. That's not, I don't think, just my opinion. I hear it every single day in Colorado. So I wonder, Dr. Mitchell-Moore, if you could help clear this up. Is there any evidence about the effect of the expanded child tax credit on work? And could you explain how it actually, in some cases, helps families work more?
Thank you for the question. The vast majority of the evidence we have to date suggests that, or found no evidence that the monthly payments reduce parents' employment. And so while we can't say for sure whether these effects would persist, it's not clear that parents knew that the credits were going to expire. I think many of us did not know the credits would expire until late in the year. And lots of survey evidence does show, as you mentioned, that it actually helped parents work more by allowing them to afford childcare and transportation. A survey by AEI actually found that the vast majority of parents said that the credit wouldn't impact their employment at all. And equal shares said it helped them work more as those that said it would help them work less.
Dr. Corinth, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I would just add that there's a large literature in the economic literature finding that tax credits that incentivize work do, in fact, increase work. And I don't think we can rely on the temporary 2021 experience.
Yeah. And I appreciated your testimony about that, too, because it was different than other testimony that we've heard in front of this committee where people actually imagined, I'm sitting in your seat, that there were families out in America watching the committee debate over the expanded child tax credit and retreating from the labor market as a result of that debate.
Hello, friends. Important news has been released. More checks will be sent out this year. There will also be a financial boost available for families to claim as long as they reside in these states or cities. The deposits will be made automatically by this December. Dear friends, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. It has been confirmed that Arizona families are set to receive a financial boost from the state government, thanks to a new tax plan in the state budget. The Arizona Family Tax Rebate will provide qualifying families with a rebate of up to $750. The rebate is essentially a one-time child tax rebate designed to provide relief to Arizona residents who are dealing with the challenges of high inflation. According to state officials, approximately 740,000 Arizona residents could receive the payments. To qualify for this rebate, you must be a year-round resident of the state of Arizona and have claimed the state's tax credit for dependents on your 2021 tax return. Arizona had a significant budget surplus of over $2 billion. During budget negotiations, Republican lawmakers allocated about $260 million to create the Arizona Family Tax Rebate. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs approved the state's $17.8 billion budget in May. So qualifying taxpayers can receive the rebate for up to 3 dependents. For dependents under 17 years old, the rebate is $250 per child. For dependents age 17 and older, the rebate is $100. And in some cases, families with multiple dependents can receive up to $750. The Arizona Department of Revenue is expected to distribute the rebates by November 30th, 2023. Eligible families will receive the rebate money through direct deposit or paper checks delivered via mail. Arizona is not the only state sending money to eligible residents this year. Several states are sending so-called stimulus checks, tax refunds, and rebates to millions of eligible residents. Other states offer residents other forms of tax relief to help with inflation, like the recent gas tax suspension in the state of Georgia and the grocery tax holiday in Tennessee. GOP Representative Jim Jordan has vowed to continue his bid for Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives after his fellow Republicans abandoned a backup plan to allow the leaderless chamber to resume business. Representative Jordan, who has lost 2 votes for Speaker this week, emerged from an hours-long closed-door meeting with fellow Republicans to say he would press ahead with a 3rd vote. Jim Jordan told reporters as he left that meeting, "We had a good discussion. It was not clear when the House would vote again on a Speaker. The chamber has been at standstill since October 3rd, when a small group of Republicans ousted Kevin McCarthy from the Speaker's chair, leaving lawmakers unable to respond to a possible partial government shutdown less than a month away." According to lawmakers in the meeting earlier today, Jim Jordan has suggested that Republicans vote to extend the authority of Representative Patrick McHenry, who was serving as acting Speaker, effectively pausing his campaign for the gavel. House Democrats and the White House have said they are open to that idea, but many Republicans rejected it. The House's leadership disagreement has prevented Congress from acting on urgent legislative business. Jordan, in 2 votes this week, failed to secure the 217 votes needed to claim the Speaker's gavel, as he has faced opposition from Democrats and more than 20 of his fellow Republicans. Republicans who have voted against Jim Jordan the first 2 times have predicted he will also fail on a 3rd vote. They cited differences on taxes and spending and accused him of undercutting the leadership bid of number 2 House Republican Steve Scalise last week. According to Reuters, while Kevin McCarthy was the first Speaker in U.S. history to be voted out by his caucus, the last 2 Republicans to hold the job also left office early under pressure from the right. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on Representative Jim Jordan? Should he be Speaker of the House? Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, thank you, dearest friends, for being part of this community. Tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.